Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm making this video to show you guys like what's a decent mage slash like warrior kind of build, fighter build. I kind of call him like a battle mage, just because it's like my playstyle. And well, as you can see here, the armor I got on is dragon armor, and it's not like the best armor in the game, and I don't have it enchanted yet. But the way I started playing this game was that I would dual wield. I would have a weapon in one hand and magic in the other, and I was into destruction. So I thought it was a pretty effective combination. But it sometimes is if you're using low level spells because you don't waste your magicka that way. But if you're using high level spells, like once you start getting up to adept and expert, then you're gonna need to use more magicka for that. But the trick is actually you don't need to increase your magicka too much. That's not what the trick is. Trick is to actually use have enchantments or have armor that have this magic regeneration rating. That is what actually affects how well you do and how often you cast your spells. So you only need enough magicka to use a certain spell that might be a little too costly, and once you're able to use that, then just jump right into magic regeneration. Start investing enchantments or items or anything into this stat. This is really, really effective, and I'm going to show you why. I also have this mask. You get it from one of the dragon priests, but unfortunately I don't remember which one. If I could be wrong, but I think it's... I don't really remember, but this one also has 100% magic regeneration, and they stack. So when they stack, I mean, I'll show you right now. I'll throw a spell out, any spell, doesn't really matter, just a heal spell, and it regenerates really slowly, as you can see there. But when I change my armor, and once I equip those two things, then it really goes up, like really fast. And when you're out of combat, it goes up much faster than when you're in combat, but it still goes up a really decent amount when you're in combat. So if you're in a fight that requires you to use a lot of magic, for example, the kinds of fights where I'm using my mage type character is like against an elder or ancient dragon, because those guys are really tough. They have a lot of HP, they do lots of damage. You might need to use up lots of heal spells when you're fighting them, and so you definitely need high magic regeneration to survive a battle like that. If you just have like 1,000 magicka, use up all your spells attacking that thing, but it's still alive, and you're out of magicka, then you're gonna be toast unless you have like some potions. But if you don't really want to rely on potions, then invest in magic regeneration, because that will really help you out. It could save your life. All you have to do is wait a second, hide behind cover, anything, for your magicka to go back up, and use a spell and cast it on yourself. All it takes is 1 second. It's really quick, even in combat. Yeah, so I mean that's my opinion on a good, decent magic sorcerer type build. For a warrior type build, I just like going with dragon plate armor. I know it's not the best. I know that Daedric armor is better, has a higher armor rating, but I prefer dragon armor just because it's a little lighter and it's cooler. And I mean, I didn't spend all that time slaying dragons, collecting their scales just so I would, keep them. I wanted to use them, so I created this armor, and I think it's really, really cool. Also, dragon scale armor, the light armor, is actually the strongest armor in the game, so it's good to invest in that anyway, if you're a light armor type user. Now, if you're a swordsman, so if you use two-handed weapons or one-handed weapons, I use one-handed, and that's my main type of character, so I've invested just 2 points in here, a couple points in here, and one here. The dual flurry and savagery are really, really, really good. They increase your speed at which you strike your enemies, and this power attack, holding down both buttons at the same time, will unleash a really powerful like a flurry attack, I'd like to call it, and it can destroy any master type enemy, master sorcerer, master conjurer, anything like that, in one hit. If you have decent weapons, it is really powerful. I don't like to invest too many points into armsmen, just because I don't want my weapon to be too strong, because then the game is going to be too easy, and that's not fun. Just running through a dungeon, killing enemies with one hit. It gets a little tiresome. It's too lame. There's no challenge. So I don't want to invest too many points in here. Because the way the enemies level is that they level with you, every time you level, they go up too, and every time you spend a point in magicka, health, or stamina, it goes up with them too. But if you spend a point into perks, increase your damage that way, it'll actually really affect it, and they won't scale with that. They'll only scale with your HP. They won't scale with your defenses or like resistances against your attacks when throwing them into perks. So yeah, I would definitely, if you're a swordsman type person, I would definitely invest in this. And then if you have unenchanted weapons, just standard weapons, if you use Elemental Fury, the shout, it'll increase the speed by, I don't know, if you have a level 3, increase it by what, like 50, 75% or something, and it's insanely fast, insanely fast. You could take out multiple enemies in just a couple of seconds. It's actually a little too cheap, it's too powerful, so I don't use that too much. But if that's what you want, that's a really good good thing to try out. Yeah, I mean that's all really. I don't really use archery that much. I could talk about it more, but in another video. But I just wanted to talk about the mages and the one-handing type skill. Yeah, so I hope this little video tutorial helped you out. I didn't really show any like gameplay footage or anything. I'll do that in like other videos. But I just wanted to show you what a decent build, what a good build would be. And if you guys have tips of your own, like what you have, what kind of build you have that you're running with that is pretty good, you know, send us a message or a comment or something letting us know what other stuff would be pretty